Last season was not the best year for injuries at Cheshire City Football Club, with over 11 senior players facing spells on the sidelines which included 3 long-term injuries. Loulou Robson was one of those. At the age of 16, she had caught the eye of then-manager Liam Greenfield and was signed up immediately in the early part of 2017, and she was in and around the first team that won the title. She was enjoying her football and developing well, and it would be a game for the development squad in the early part of the 2018-19 season that would bring her season to an early finish.
It was a weird one, so I kind of had in my head like something doesn't feel right, and then obviously that happened. I was just on the floor, I hit the floor and I was just like, oh okay. And then everyone was like, don't knock your ankle, don't knock your ankle. I was like, why? And then obviously it turns out it's facing me the wrong way. But I had Poppy just talking to me the whole time. It was fine. Talking about heaters, we meant to have heaters, but ruined the night, ended up in Crawley Hospital, so.
Following that diagnosis, Loulou would begin the process of getting back to fitness. This would be a tough battle for her, both physically and mentally. But with hard work and perseverance, and great support from the staff and her teammates, she would return to action this summer.
How did you initially take the news when you got told that you're going to be out for the season?
Initially it was positive, but as the sort of like weeks went on and stuff got a bit negative, kind of like started to kick in. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be playing for ages, but yeah, it was a bit of a tough one in the end.
And going through your rehab, did you struggle with it, or were you able to sort of deal with it okay?
Bit of both really. So you get frustrated at the most simple things because you can't do it, and then it sort of gets on your mind just like, oh, just frustration and stuff, but we got there in the end.
That's good. And what was the support been like for you? Has it helped keeping you going? I mean, you mentioned like initially when you had the injury, you had Poppy there, sort of keeping you distracted, but what about afterwards when you go into the gym or
do anything? Been brilliant, especially the pups. Pups have been brilliant, but I can't thank everyone enough at Chai for just being there for me really.
What sort of things did you do to help get you back playing? What was the process? Did you have to like break it down and sort of like focus on like each individual part that you could do next?
You've got to set yourself small targets because otherwise it'll just get too much for you. It will defeat you, but you've got to set small targets. Start small and then get big.
And for yourself, what was it like that first time when you could kick a ball as well?
Amazing, honestly. I was so tempted being on crutches, just seeing the ball roll in front of me, like, oh, I can't kick it, but no, it was so good, so good.
And were there ever times, during the last year where you thought, I'm not ever going to play again?
Yeah. Obviously I had my doubts, but I knew deep down inside it would be alright again, eventually. Keep working hard and then we'll get there.
And of course then, this season, you were given the all clear. How did you react?
Just couldn't stop. I just couldn't wait to get back on the pitch. I knew it from the minute I got back on. I was like, this is where I'm meant to be, so it's good.
And what was it like that first time when you re-pulled on that shirt?
Special. It's definitely special, yeah. I missed it so much, so it was just so good to be back.
And were you nervous ahead of your first game?
I was definitely hesitant, but now I'm getting back to where I was, so we're all right now.
And of course as well, one of your first games was against the team that caused the injury. Was that a big
it
sort of...
It definitely played a big part of my mind, but it's definitely changed my outlook on a lot of things. Football related, not football related, but it's taught me many things.
And now what is sort of your driving force going forwards and like the aims that you've got?
Just seeing what I've missed from being out, like you've realised so many different things and just if something doesn't go well, go again. Simple as. The mental side is definitely the hardest part. Like, physically you can like deal with that different ways, but mentally it's definitely a lot harder than physically. But having everyone around me just helps so much. Like, honestly, couldn't have done it without them.